Another episode of the F1 2017 career mode here on F1 2017. We are here today at the race of Japan. I'm looking very forward to this one. It's a track that's both challenging and well, basically you can't afford to make a mistake, because if you are, especially now I'm not using flashbacks, that's it. It's just going to be really difficult. We had a much better qualifying than we had in Malaysia. With P10, I think we were about 2 seconds off the pace this time. And guys, in case you didn't notice, there is a little something that you can see on the windows outside of the motorhome. There's a few droplets on the window. It means, guys, we have a wet race at the minute here in Japan. Very interesting, because I can't remember just what I'm gonna be like in the rain around here. I've had no wet weather running. Let's have a look. Nice to get this one out of the way. Then after this race, guys, I'll upload the next race that's in the schedule to be uploaded to the YouTube page. So be wary of that in case you missed it. It will be the Italian Grand Prix of this season. So I'm trying to keep it as regular as possible regarding the uploads. Do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I mean, if there's any risk of losing like a video or anything, then obviously I'll have to upload a couple just to make sure that doesn't happen. Because it happened on F1 2016 a few times. I wouldn't load for a while, and then I'd go to it, and I'd lost like a video or something. So we don't want that to happen. Rain here in Japan, though. I mean, with 130R, are we going to be able to make it around there? Kimi Raikkonen on pole with a 4/10 gap to Lewis Hamilton. Valtteri Bottas third, Ricciardo fourth. Perez fifth, our rival. It's going to be hard to beat him in this race. Out-qualified by Nico Hulkenberg for the first time in a while. A little disappointed with that. Sebastian Vettel down in 15th. So, if we're going to have any chance, well, basically, I want to have some fun, because we proved in Malaysia that we could hold Vettel behind despite him being on much fresher tyres. I mean, he eventually got us, but we were pitting that lap anyway, so it wasn't too bad. Okay, so that's also another thing. The rain is here for the first stint of the race. After that, it's just going to be cloudy, so strategy is going to be interesting. Let's start this race, shall we? Na 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 na. Did someone hit me? Top 10, 4 lights, 5 lights in Japan, and away we go. Trying to short shift to see if it works. Not this time. Lost a few positions. Okay, Lewis Hamilton. Oh my! And a safety car has been deployed. Alright guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to want to have a look at that, because Lewis Hamilton was round at the first corner. Are we going to be able to see what happened? Oh, Lewis, please tell me you didn't. He's already ghosted. Lewis is already ghosted there. That's slightly weird. There we go. That's Lewis. And there's, of course, us going round the outside of everyone as everyone tries to avoid one another. And somehow, we find ourselves in P4 of this Grand Prix. I was not expected to be up here. Raikkonen leads, Bottas second, Ricciardo third. We're fourth after a very disappointing start. We got hit by Vettel ever so slightly, which put us wide going into turn 1. And of course, coming out of it, we went round the outside of everyone because they don't slow down because of Hamilton spinning in front of everyone. Hamilton didn't go off the track, he spun on the track. So, and I'm ahead of my rival. So Verstappen's going to be down the order, Vettel's already down the order, Hamilton's now down the order. We've got a bit of a topsy-turvy race here, guys. Whilst we're behind the safety car, I advise you to go get a cup of tea or something. Get yourselves ready for what is going to be an interesting start to this Grand Prix. So we're going to save a ton of fuel as well, which is going to help us because, of course, during that last sector, we're going to be able to run rich mix as soon as we come out the spoon curve. Well, actually, as soon as we come out of the tight hairpin, it's going to be rich mix up towards spoon curve all the way until the exit of turn 1. Okay, so Verstappen's not that far down. He's behind Perez. Ed Mercedes. Of course I'm staying behind Ricardo. I'm going to have a lot of fuel to burn up. Just the buffering at the minute out as straight in them.
The radar schedule is about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. It's a rain got. But this is the last where the safety car is going to. To be honest, the need for the safety cars were everywhere, I guess. On game sorted.
The tyre situation interesting one, but I think it's to stick we've got right now.
Any sign of the safety car coming in? No. What? That was late. That was very late.
Remember, there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in
Cool.
position until the green flags.
And we've already got Ricardo, and we're into P3. And Perez has got Ricardo as well. bad start from the Red Bull. I honestly didn't see it saying safety car come in.
3 laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
And so guys, we've just got to run our race now. God knows what strategy we're going to be on. Definitely drying out because I was able to take a flat. Kimi Raikkonen does a 47.3.1, sorry. Too bad. Went to standard as we go way wide. Oh dear. Absolutely bottled it. Oh, that was horrible. Outbroke ourselves going into turn 1. We've lost out to Perez, Ricciardo and Verstappen. So from being in P3 we find ourselves in P6. It's still good, but of course it's very disappointing that we've just made that little error. And of course it's going to be very hard for us to get that position back. Whilst it's wet, we have a chance. When it dries up, absolutely no chance. Van Dorn in P7. Van Dorn, who had a very good Malaysian Grand Prix, had a drive-through which prevented him from scoring points. So, McLaren, ever since they brought the update to Singapore, have been looking very strong. Feel like we're catching the Red Bulls, which is good. At least we make turn 1 this time. Van Dorn still in front of Vettel at the minute. Taking the wider exit there. Turn 1. Your personal best, 46.8. Definitely time to be made. Wide on exit of turn 1. Oh, really struggled coming out of there then.
Gap to car in front is 2.6 seconds.
Like a dog with a bone, I'll never give up. If I feel like the guys are pulling away from me, however.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
Definitely very close to dry tyres now.
Okay,
2.8.
distance to teammate 10.9 seconds.
Oh, 10.9 seconds in front of our teammate. I think that's the thing of this circuit, it naturally dries quick because of the humidity around Japan, you know, in this part of the world. I often find that tracks, when they get wet, they dry, like, pretty much instantly. Yeah, I'm being caught by the McLaren. It stopped raining. Yeah, definitely looks that way.
Not a million miles away from slick conditions. Okay, gap to leader, 14.0 seconds.
Really trying. You could hear the car struggling. Come on, tell us we've got there is plenty of spray still coming off the tyres though, so I guess not just yet. Verstappen's still stuck right behind Ricciardo, however. Got 4.4 seconds. Verstappen got the move done on Ricciardo. They're still side by side. And Verstappen gets the move done on his teammate. Good move there from the youngster. That would have definitely held them two up. Slight little lift through there. Hard on the brakes. Is it a new personal best? Very slightly. 46.8, gap down to 4.1. The gap's increased to 2 seconds though to Van Dorn. Definitely struggled through there. Begin lap 12, 4.6 to gap. We've increased the gap to 2.2 once again over Van Dorn. We're obviously doing something right in that final sector. Are we going to be switching on to a dry set of tyres? Jeff's definitely considering it.
considering switching to an alternate strategy.
New personal best, 46.5.
The distance to the leader is 21.5 seconds. Got that confirmed.
And the guys who are further down the field are already pitting. My teammate has pitted this lap. That could really help him move up some positions.
Nico is coming to the pits. Nico is in the pits now. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Confirmed.
So we'll be pitting this lap, putting on dry tyres. Still quite a lot of spray coming on.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
We're in the pits. Now Vettel, there's a good chance Vettel could get held up here because there's a lot of cars coming in the pits.
Release, release. Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Okay. I'm finding the strategy that the team's put us on interesting, to say the least, because we're on soft tyres. Everyone around us appears to be on super softs. Nope, Vettel's still right behind Van Dorn. We're 8 seconds behind Perez. So Perez has been jumped in the pits by one of the Red Bulls. Or both the Red Bulls. The other Red Bull comes out of the pits. It's Danny Ricciardo, who's left to dry, or hung out to dry by the team as they brought in Verstappen. Oh, we've made a mistake.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Some information on Stroll.
Ah, Stroll was out of the race. That's why the virtual safety car come out. For a minute, I thought it was because we went off at turn 1.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
return to racing speed.
Okay, car ahead is now running the super soft tyre. That's the super soft on the car ahead.
Holy crap, we gained like 2 seconds on Perez during that VSC. I'm usually quite crap at VSCs.
The gap to the leader is 26.
That's probably where it ends.
Our gap to our teammate is
Well, that's Ricardo, not Perez, should I say.
6 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 6.1 seconds.
Fernando Alonso, fastest lap of the race, 1:44.0. Alonso is well down the field. His teammate in 7th. Kimi Raikkonen, there we go, that's much better. Nearly 3 seconds quicker. There's our first warning. Ricardo, 41.3. 41.6. Nowhere near good enough. 17 out of 53. I'd say in the team I trust, this is the strategy they've put me on. Let's run it and see how we go. The only time I've ever really overruled a team was Singapore, where I decided to just stick it out until my tyres said 50%. And it actually inherited us the lead. Vettel has now passed Van Dorn. Raikkonen 40.9. .8. At last we hooked up a lap. Perez has dropped down to 5th. That was 3.6, so something's gone on there. Didn't see the lap that Vettel did, so if anyone remembers, put it in the chat. That would be great. But we're at that topsy-turvy point anyway, where the track's constantly getting drier, so we're getting constantly faster. We're catching Perez. We're actually catching Perez here, our rival. Let's not forget, so it's really important. We lost out to Perez last time out in Malaysia because we made a mistake. With a few laps to go. Cost us 6th place, is it? Ricardo, 39.8.
You're catching the car ahead.
We do a 40.7. 39.3 for Sebastian Vettel. Has Perez got wing damage from like an overtake or something? Because he's really slow. I've heard nothing over the radio. And I'm shocked that I've got this amount of pace on him, because he was a second clear of me in qualifying. Oh, we do a Kobayashi on him. And we are up to P5. To a 39.9. That was a 38.6. Definitely feels a lot drier now. I've got more confidence going into that first corner than I ever have done. I still reckon it's going to be a Ferrari 1-2, but it depends on how long we can keep Vettel behind us for. Oh my god, that was close.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.4 seconds.
So will Vettel get stuck behind Perez, or will he breeze past him? Crap. One more and we get a penalty.
Our gap to
38.6.
27.5 seconds.
Probably a bit too late on the brakes there. So we started in P10. I mean, we was in P3, but then we botched it going into turn 1. You know, we've done alright. Still got Perez, who's 4.2 seconds behind, but he's keeping Vettel behind as well. How long will that happen for? Something is up with Perez, and I don't know what. Nothing has come over the radio saying that Perez has got an issue. Raikkonen 37.5. Only due to pit, lap 36, so 15 laps time.
Gap to car in front is
38.0.
6.1 seconds.
Oh, I had to lift. I had to lift, otherwise I was going off. So 6.5 in front of Perez. Once again, race pace is looking really good in this car. No, we're on the harder compound as well. But like I said, the other guys can do extra stops because they don't have to put on the soft tyre. I mean, they might do, but they don't have to.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
We still do a new personal best despite having a moment at the in the first sector. Still got the green fuel, so we will use rich mix. As Raikkonen does a 35.7, we just get on the curb there, a little bit out of shape, probably going to cost us a bit of time.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.7 seconds.
Ricardo does a 35.6. We do a 37.4. Well, that's why we're losing time to those guys. Five tenths quicker than Perez in that first sector. Very shocked at that. Oh, hello. Welcome, man. Cheating Jehovah. Yeah, I do, man. The internet's not that bad. I'm on lap. I say I don't have like a capture card or anything, and I'm streaming from Xbox to a laptop. Well, I'm watching the feed on a laptop because the PC is on the other side of the room. Um, I'm just making do with what I've got. I don't know how to improve everything. So I'm just like I say, I'm making the best of a bad situation. And it's not done me any harm. 243 followers, I can't complain. Thank you for tuning in. I'm on lap 24, pal. Lap 24 out of 53. We started P10 in what was a wet start. By the first corner, it was P3 because Hamilton had collided with Raikkonen and half spun, bringing out a safety car as well. But as soon as that safety car came in, on the very next lap at the first corner, we ran wide and lost about 3 positions, and we do a 36.4. And since then, we were fending off Van Dorn and Vettel. Vettel started P15, and then obviously the track dried up. We started pulling away again. Vettel got past Van Dorn. However, we were closing on Perez for whatever reason. We just seemed quicker than Perez at the minute. Of course, I'm going to take it. And Vettel has been stuck behind Perez ever since. I mean, we're 9 seconds ahead of him now. This is huge, considering we're pitting in 11 laps' time. I say, guys, if there's anyone new watching, do drop a follow on the channel so you can see more F1 content. Subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raritron89, so you can catch up with seasons 1 to 7 so far. And after this race, I'll be uploading the Italian Grand Prix of this season. It was a humdinger of a race. I, for one, thoroughly enjoyed it, and all the challenges it brought. Vettel's past Perez. And Verstappen has been passed by Ricciardo. This is interesting now. Vettel is going to absolutely zoom up to the back of us in no time. It'll probably take about 4 or 5 laps. I'm under no illusions that I'm quicker than this guy. And so we're at that phase of the season where we're going through the races I hate the most. And considering, I'm trying not to use flashbacks now, it's difficult. Look at that! Look at that! Vettel straight away, 1.2 seconds off my lead in the first sector alone. Amazing what fresh air can do for you. As Raikkonen does a 33.4. I said I'll fight Vettel for as long as I can. I mean, I'm not making any grounds on Verstappen, so I've got no need to worry about losing time. 12.7 the gap. But of course, I'm running in standard now, trying to build up a bit more fuel, so that way when we make our pit stop, we can burn it back off again. We do a 35.4, not bad. Improved by 9/10 of a second, so the track is still ever improving as Vettel does a 32.6. He goes 8/10 quicker than me. Wait, 32.6? That's like 3 seconds quicker than me. I didn't see what lap time he did. Right, I tell you what, if I ever get a drive at Ferrari, I'm going to absolutely love it, because that car is going to be so quick. And if I do get a drive at Ferrari, and it proves to be too easy, I'm going to up it all the way, the difficulty, all the way to ultimate, just to make it that more challenging. Yep, Raikkonen, sorry, 32.7, so it is looking like I'm about 2 to 3 seconds slower than the Ferraris. You can see, look at the gap that Vettel's pulled on Perez in such a short amount of time, so it's not that we're slow, because I still think we're slightly pulling away from Perez. Vettel's 32.2, he goes 3.2 seconds quicker than me. Holy shit! 3.2 seconds. I mean, we've added, since we've been at the team, we've added no upgrades whatsoever. We put an upgrade on the car at the Italian Grand Prix, which should be available at the Mexican Grand Prix, because it will take 4 races to come. So, and Hulkenberg pits. So the super soft runners are on course to complete their pit stops. Now, what are they doing? I mean, for all I know, Hulkenberg could be on aggressive strategy. Okay. What will they go on? Will they go on another set of super softs, or will they go on a set of soft tyres? Right, we're going to have to go rich mix to try and fend off Vettel.
They're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Well, I was getting the penalty then, as we absolutely bombed over that final corner. We do a 34.4. That's more respectable. 2.6 seconds is better than being over 3 seconds. Oh, Vettel's got a puncture! I think Vettel's got a puncture! He's got some sort of issue. You saw him snaking out of the corner just as Jeff came over the radio saying that Vettel's got an issue. So maybe it is a mechanical problem. But it's going to hamper him for a little while. That has saved our bacon for a little bit. Look, yeah, Vettel's got a puncture. Vettel has a puncture. Raikkonen 31.8. Stop it, man. There's no need for it. Vettel did take the lead of the Drivers' Championship last time out in Malaysia because Raikkonen had retired. This is exactly the race Raikkonen needs.
Verstappen is pitting.
Verstappen's in the pits. We've still got about 7 laps to go before we pit. We do a 34.2, so we improve once again. We're only... Right, so they're going on to soft tyres. Okay. ...23 laps left of this race. I mean, I don't expect to be able to hunt them down being on the, you know, the quicker compounder tyre, but it would be nice to know that we can at least be on a similar pace. Maybe? Please? I'll have a look in the chat in a sec, guys. I do apologise I've not been looking. Just this race requires complete and utter concentration with how narrow it is. With gravel traps being on all sides. Don't... Oh my god, I thought I was getting a penalty then. Alright, we're on a straight. Let's pause it here. Let's have a look. What's your speed test number? I have no idea, actually. I have no idea how you check. Ricardo, fastest lap of the race, 31.5.
The distance to the leader
33.7.
44.6 seconds.
Verstappen's obviously on fresher tyres, so he's going to absolutely roam up to the back of me. With Vettel's pace though, will we see him again in this Grand Prix? Raikkonen, jeez, stop it. Verstappen right behind us now. We know he likes a dive bomb. The guy that we replaced at Red Bull won the title and then left halfway through the next season. We do a new personal best, 33.7.
8 seconds.
Whatever hopes Verstappen had of jumping Bottas has now gone out the window. Still got Hamilton to think about as well here, guys. He's still somewhere down the mix. So, whatever happens in this race, it's not completely over. Despite when we pit having 17 laps left. Only one retirement so far. That is... He retired. That's actually a really good point. We're bloody hell retired. Verstappen thinks better of it. Trying to hit every apex, trying to stop myself from running wide. Not been involved in too many battles so far this race, it's just been a case of trying to keep it on the tarmac. Verstappen still can't quite make it. The power of our engines are that similar. He's just not able to do anything. We were very slow off there though.
We're approaching the pit window.
Has to do a 33-4. Verstappen going down our outside. Oh, he's hit us! It's Verstappen out of the race. Max Verstappen out of the race. We've caused Max to retire.
The car ahead has come in and fitted the soft tyre.
I don't feel like that was my fault. I gave him enough room. Usually I'll hold my hands up, but I honestly feel like we didn't make a mistake there. Vettel 29.4. He is going to be absolutely flying through this field at the minute. We could be on course for a 6th place finish if you think about what will happen if Hamilton and Vettel get past. I mean, I hope that won't happen. Godzilla, welcome to the stream, man. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm alright, Jehovah. It's been good. It has been a while. Just been getting on with it, really. I mean, to be honest, I've known these races are coming up, and it does get hard for me to motivate myself to do this. But, like I say, after Malaysia, it was really enjoyable. So, I'm trying to do what I can, but we've lost a whole load of time because of that incident with us and Max Verstappen. However, Max is now out of the Grand Prix because of it. Hamilton pits. Surprised we got no wing damage as well after the incident with Max. Once again, Max Verstappen involved in a botched overtake. Van Dorn up to 5th. 30 seconds behind though. We're pitting at the end of the next lap. Ricardo is pitted. I think he's pitted for another set of super softs, has he? Unless he's just been passed.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open for you.
Pit window open. I really don't know what's going on in front of me. Either way, it doesn't matter because, like I say, it rained, so there's no like tyre strategies or anything. Well, sorry, what's it? We don't have that rule where you have to run a specific type of tyre. That's it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Our gap to the car in front is 7.4 seconds.
I'm catching Ricardo. Now Ricardo could be in traffic. I'm catching him. Look at that. We're still going quicker. I mean, we're nowhere near the pace of everyone else, but still. We're going to pit anyway, guys. Oh, sorry that you're feeling unwell, Godzilla. I hope you feel better very soon, especially with the weekend round the corner. But we pit, what I think is for the final time today.
Complete, go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Should easily get these tyres to the end. We're on the super softs. We're in P4, this is amazing. We're only 3.7 in front of Lewis though, and I imagine Lewis has the outright pace on us, despite us having the tyre advantage. Yeah, Hamilton's still catching us. That's always to be expected.
The gap to the car ahead is 21.3 seconds.
I can't believe it's taken Hamilton this long to come through the field though, despite having that spin on the first lap. Oh, first corner. I feel like Ricciardo's dropped off in pace. For whatever reason, he's just not got the pace at the minute. "15 laps left of this Grand Prix." Xbox, Godzilla. Play it on Xbox. Personal best of 31.4.
Distance to teammate 22.1 seconds.
Is there really that amount of difference between the two compounds? Jeez. Oh my god, I thought I just turned in far too early then. Gap's 1.4 seconds between ourselves and Lewis Hamilton. Now there's a big gaggle of cars. No, there's not. Ricciardo generally has a problem. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong moment. I saw a blue flag and I thought that could have been Ricciardo, but no, Ricciardo is out on his own. He clearly has an issue. This race, from what was turning out to be a strong race from another strong race from Red Bull, turning to be a bit of a nightmare. I mean, what's the gap now?
Gap to car in front is
12 seconds.
0 seconds.
personal best. We do a 31.1. Big drop off there, just kind of bounced off the curb. Hamilton right behind us now, so defense mode engaged. We've got a bit of fuel saved up. It's not going to last long. "13 laps left of this Grand Prix. We're battling for 4th place with Lewis Hamilton. That Mercedes is. The gap between ourselves and Ricciardo, 7.7. If I get past Ricciardo, I'll be battling Lewis for a podium around here in Japan.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
A bit wide there, but it's fine. Hulkenberg pits, so Hulkenberg was on an aggressive strategy. It's not worked. Why have they done that to Nico? I think Ricciardo's got front wing damage. He's obviously come across a back marker and it's ripped off part of his front wing. Ran a bit wide. That's going to allow Lewis through. Oh, we've tapped. I had to turn in somehow. I think we're about 5 seconds behind Ricciardo now. Really thought I was getting a penalty there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know, this is ridiculous. Ricciardo's got an issue, which is why, you know, we've been absolutely reeling him in. But honestly, pal, I'm about 2 seconds slower than the guys around me, or at least I should be. Hamilton spun at the first corner, tapping Raikkonen, though I was challenging for first place on the, on the very first lap. Vettel was right behind me, and then he had a puncture. Saving grace. We was in third at one point, but we went off at the first corner. And once the safety car came back in, and we lost the position to both the Red Bulls and Perez. Perez then slowed dramatically for whatever reason. Still unsure why. .7. There's Ricciardo. Looking forward to seeing what's up with him. I think he has got front wing damage. He shouldn't be this slow. Rich Mix engaged once again as we try and stay in front of Hamilton. The podium is up for grabs here with 10 laps to go. We are in contention here for a podium at the Japanese Grand Prix, something that very rarely happens because of a distinct lack of pace I seem to have around here. But for whatever reason, despite having that, we've started 10th. We was third by the first corner because of Hamilton's spin slowing up the whole field. You know, it's quite clear that we don't have the pace of the Red Bulls, the Mercedes, and of course the Ferraris.
Our gap to our teammate is 44.1 seconds. Right, some information on Ricciardo.
Hamilton's actually not close enough to do anything about us on this lap. Oh! Jesus Christ, Ricciardo! He's got a puncture. Ricciardo has a front left puncture. Both Red Bulls, well, I mean, Max is out because, you know, because of me, really. Tried passing us into turn 1 round the outside. For whatever reason, we touched. And as I came back on, he retired. Nine laps left. Can we hold off Lewis Hamilton for 9 laps? It's going to be difficult. He's clearly quicker. This makes it so important.
Our gap to the car in front is 44.5 seconds.
That's how far we are behind Bottas. Jeez. What issue Ricciardo had resulted in a puncture. Now, Hamilton did pit a good couple of laps before us, but that shouldn't make a difference. His tyres should be fine. Plus, we're running a rich mix at the minute, trying to keep him behind. Ricciardo has only just made it to the pits.
Green flag. We're racing again.
If I was Red Bull, I'd retire Ricciardo now. Save the components. Now, who is the car behind Hamilton? Is it Perez? So we're not running in rich mix now. So you'd imagine Lewis will absolutely zoom up to the back of us due to a lack of straight line speed we have in this car.
The gap to the car ahead is 46.4 seconds.
So one positive we can take away from this race. We're not getting lapped as well. As far as I know, anyway. We come up towards a Toro Rosso. Let's just have a quick break. See you in the chat. Yeah, just because I don't want the penalty. I don't want the penalty. So it's like when I go over the bump in Degna 1, it's like it's one of the moments where you're just like, yeesh, and then obviously you take a wider exit into Degna 2 just to think, right, okay, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm no good around here. I'm really not. I think you're going to get third. I want third. Third would be nice. But it's a big ask. It's a big ask. Like I said, we've got Lewis Hamilton behind us. There's a car, I think, that's catching us that's behind Lewis. You know, it would be nice to see me on the podium. I was definitely not expecting it, that's for sure, with the races that we've got left this season. This Renault, I mean, despite the fact we've had no upgrades on this car whilst we've been here, I mean, we're working on one. And it better bloody not fail, because I'll be annoyed if it took 4 races and it fails. It should be available for the Mexican Grand Prix. It's an aero upgrade.
The gap to teammate is 40.9 seconds.
That car is catching. That car is catching. No, it's Ricardo. I don't want to know who it is. Oh, it's a Salva, not a Toro. Five laps left.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Hamilton looks a lot closer than he has done in a while. I kept my foot in. I really thought I was getting the penalty because I saw myself going wide. Hamilton's going to get a better run on me though, going down the main straight. We're going to put it in rich mix. Can we defend?
We've burned up our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Come on, come on, come on, get the power down. Lewis is there. Come on! Oh, he's got me. Oh my god! Oh my word! I think I'm getting lapped as well. I think I've just made Lewis Hamilton retire from this race. Oh no, please don't say it so. One less lap to do. Oh my god, I have! Oh my god! Lewis went wide at Degner 1, came back on the track. I had to avoid him, and as he did, he clipped me again, and I think he must have lost his front wheel. I am public enemy number 1 here at Suzuka. Holy schnitt. Ocon in 4th, 11.9 seconds behind.
One of the Mercedes cars is next.
Oh my word. Probably getting the finger from Hamilton. As he watches the rest of the race from the sidelines. We're only going to lap 52 as well, guys. So I can feel free to actually run rich mix now.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
What a battle that was with Hamilton. Made the initial mistake running wide on the exit of turn 1. And we were side by side throughout the whole S's. I actually thought he had it once I was forced off towards the end of the S's. But then he went slightly wide at the top of the hill. I somehow didn't touch him. Managed to get side by side through Degner 1. He went off the track. Came back on, hit me, retired. Penultimate lap for us, guys. Come on, Verline, let me through. What a result this is going to be, provided we don't mess up anywhere. Finally, half a lap later, how the hell have we pulled this off? Final lap for us, guys, because Kimi Raikkonen is up ahead. Oh no, that's a McLaren. That's probably Fernando Alonso, actually. Kimi Raikkonen's well up the road. So far, whilst we've been at Renault, we got 7th in Hungary, we DNF'd in Belgium, we won in Italy, we got 3rd in Singapore, should have been a win, but due to a penalty and a very late safety car, it wasn't to be. 7th in Malaysia, and we're on course here for 3rd place in Japan. Fernando Alonso, really horrible race for the Spaniard. So we've been very fortunate. We got Vettel with a puncture, Verstappen retired battling us, Hamilton retired battling us. And it's third place. Third place in Japan. Absolutely amazing. Despite a little late scare then from Fernando. I thought he'd actually let me through. Oh my word. How the hell have we pulled this off?
To take the victory today.
And we actually got lapped as well. I wasn't expecting to get lapped.
They played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium.
Yes, there's a Renault on the podium. There's a Renault on the podium. Da 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 da. Oh my word. I have no idea how to pronounce that name, but thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standing.
Okay, guys, so classifications then for this thrilling Japanese Grand Prix. Kimi Raikkonen wins, Bottas second, we got third from 10th place on the grid. Raikkonen just absolutely supreme, lapped the entire field, well almost, despite Bottas being 42 seconds off the pace. Ocon fourth, not bad result for him. Van Dorn in fifth, great result there for Stoffel. Magnussen seventh, Magnussen sixth, Perez seventh, Vettel down in eighth after his puncture. Grosjean 9th, Kvyat 10th, Hulkenberg 11th, Sainz 12th, Ericsson 13th, Massa 14th, Alonso 15th, Verline 16th, Ricciardo 2 laps down in 17th after a late puncture as well. We were helped by that as well, guys. Hamilton out of the race after a fantastic battle with us that ended in a disaster for Lewis Hamilton. Max Verstappen's pretty much, it wasn't exactly a titanic battle, but it was, I don't know, I was on the outside heading into, well, inside heading into turn one. He was trying to pass me around the outside. Next thing I knew, we collided. And as I came back on track, he touched me, retired. Lance Stroll as well was the other car. Really significant there. The standings now, guys. Kimi Raikkonen takes back over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after losing it last time out in Malaysia. Vettel falls down to second. We are now still in third, 93 points behind the Ferraris. How the hell are we still, less than 100 points behind? We did really well at Red Bull. And to be fair, we've done really well at Renault as well. We've just been driving our race. We've got nothing to play for. Ideally, I want to finish the championship in front of Perez. That's what I need to do. Yeah, they have. 2016, it was quite ridiculous. Well, 15 and 16, it was quite ridiculous, his smile. Magnussen moves up to 12th place in the championship. Van Dorn to 13th with 13 points. So he moves above Massa, Kvyat, Fernando, Palmer, Sainz, all dropping down. Ericsson moves above Verline as well. Constructors, Ferrari have a 259-point lead over Force India. Mercedes move up to within 2 points of Force India. So Mercedes are improving, despite a very off season for the team. Red Bull down to 4th after no points here in Japan today. We are 5th, a long way behind. I'm not expecting to close the gap on on Red Bull. Haas 6th. McLaren move up to 7th after a strong finish from Van Dorn here today. Toro Rosso, despite Kvyat picking up a point, moves down to 8th. Williams 9th, and Sauber still no scoring. Do another one. Not today. Not today. If I'm going to do another one, it's going to be either tonight, which of course is USA. You know what? I might actually do that because I want it over and done with. Actually, yes, so scratch that. I am going to make sure that we... yeah, I'm going to do USA tonight, actually. So that'll be in about 11 hours' time. Or something like that. Yes, we're leading the rivalry. Oh, big jumps there from Force India, which is what we want to see, because ideally that's the next team we want to go to. The only teams we've not driven for in this career mode is Force India, Mercedes, and Ferrari. So, like I say, if none of them teams come in at the end of the season, we will be staying at Renault. And to be fair, it's not bad because, like I said, we get the whole points at the end of the season as well, so it'll be quite nice. Just picking the engine parts. Go to invitational event. I'm not going yet, man. We've still got the little thing here to do. And guys, if you stay in the chat as well, I will find someone to host, and you can have a look and see, you know, the stuff that they get up to. Just go to streamers that I either respect or have like popped in my streams in the past.
Hello again, and thank you
So
for
at Brazil,
joining
we're
us
driving the
today for one of the
98
few events
McLaren,
this
a car
year
which I find
that will have a critical
very...
impact on the World
I
Championship.
don't know, it's very...
So maybe we can all
Oh, shut up, Crofty. It's not important what you're saying here. It's a horrible car. Sounds lovely. So we're only a couple of races away from the Brazilian Grand Prix now. Obviously, we've starting of the Americas, starting off with F.O.T.A, the Texas race in America. Then we move to Mexico. Then it's this race in here in Interlagos. It's having a break from the championship now. I don't expect us to win the championship. Really don't. But the aim is to finish in front of Perez. So hopefully we do that. Hopefully, with this being done, half the time development gets done. We buy another upgrade, it won't take half as long. Tell you what, I really this car. It feels horrible. Oh, that's that over. In Korea, Godzilla, it can on a co-op career. Now, that's basically just a season of like you two in the same team, going up against the AI. That is quite fun to do. I did start one with Positively Glad. We were at Ferrari. We were up to Monaco, I think it was. I got 3 wins. He got 1, I think. It's ridiculous how quick the Ferrari is on this game. This is how Ferrari probably should be on the next F1 game. Oh man, what a race. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching here today. Do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content on the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube page please guys. And yes, we do get that upgrade speed as well, which is really good for the next one that we bring in. That's going to be good. So we might get another upgrade actually before the end of the season, which will be good because I think we're buying either 2 more aero parts before we start working with the chassis as well. But it's America, it's a track again where I tend to struggle. The S's are going to be a pain in the arse, especially with the fact that I'm not using flashbacks now, so I'm expecting a few penalties in that race. Want to do a co-op career with me? You know what, man? I will definitely message me, man, on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. It's all depends on what I've got on. There we go. Alright, so yeah, do that guys, thank you very much. Stay in the chat because I will be hosting someone. You know, it just gives someone, you know, a nice, you know, nice thing to do. So it'd be nice to actually show you guys, you know, the sort of streamers that I like watching myself. But thank you very much for watching. Take care and all the best. We'll see you probably tonight for the USA Grand Prix because, of course, I want that race out of the way. So I'm going to get on with practice and quali now and then do it later tonight. Okay, guys? Thank you very much for watching. Take care. All the best, and we'll see you very soon.